Guys, nandito na kami sa Northern Territory. So, malapit na kami sa Katherine. Magbe-breakfast muna kami ngayon dito. So, after ng breakfast, stop ang train sa Katherine and then mag-tour kami doon. Mag-river cruise kami today. And ayan, nasa naman tayo. Subtropical yung tawag nila sa place na to. Yan. So, iba yung mga halaman dito. Mga trees. So, it's different din. So, I'll show you. Yes. Barry! Good morning! Yan, din niya ako narinig. Maingay mga tao. Alright. So, ito yun. I'll show you outside. Ayan na. Ito na. Medyo malalaki na yung mga trees ngayon dito. Nag-grow na sila. Mas nag-grow yung mga trees dito. Kasi ito sa dinaanan natin. Desert kasi yun. Sobrang dry, mainit. Walang ano doon, water. May water pero hindi masyado. May mga hayop din doon. Pero nahirapan na lumaki yung mga puno ng kahoy. Kaya makita niyo yung past videos ko. Mga ano yan, maliliit lang yung mga puno doon dahil na hindi sila masyadong lumalaki sa desert. So this is a subtropical place na. At mamayang gabi, darating kami sa Darwin. Pagdating namin doon, yun na yung tropical place na pupuntahan namin. Mag-stay kami doon ng 4 days. Yeah. Mag-ikot-ikot kami doon. Doon kami mag-tour ng bongga. Ayan. So, it was really a great trip in this train. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Order muna tayo guys ng food.
We're gonna have the full breakfast, please. Coke, please. Gluten-free Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
And would you like me to start? And you said gluten-free.
Actually, I like the mango and passion fruit. I'm sorry, that's good.
I'll do the same. Yeah, same, yeah. Yeah, same. Same.
Regular toast, or would you like gluten-free as well?
Do you not
Just a regular.
Yeah.
And would you like any condiments for your toast or any jams, marmalades, honey, Vegemite?
I like the jam.
I had yesterday the
Or the jam.
jam, yeah.
Strawberry or apricot?
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry? Both?
You want strawberry
Yeah, both.
jam?
Yeah.
Apricot jam.
Yeah, apricot. I'll try both. Yeah. Thanks. Guys, nandito na kami. Nakalapag na kami ng land. ng land. Parang lumipad. Ayan. Get off kami dito sa train. And sakay naman kami sa bus para sa aming day tour. Why? Okay, so eto, dito tayo sa town ng Katherine. Where?
You have to look on the side, and then this side.
Oh.
You want Jordan crew? That's us. Look at us.
So, sa bus na kami, guys. Mag-city burgers. Guys, we're here now.
The coach on board.
No. Oh yeah. Anyway, we'll come back. Come back here later. Ito na kami.
Have a nice morning.
So this is Katherine and we're going to do a river cruise. Yun. Oh, oh my God! Plenty of bats here. Boat tours. So dito kami. Ayan, ang daming bats dito, guys. Grabe. Ang daming paniki. Nakita niyo yung nakasabit sa puno. Ayan. They're hanging on the tree. Yan, yung mga lumilipad na yan. Nakita nyo, ang daming bats. Oh God. Stinks. Ang dami. Ang dami ng ibon na to. Mga paniki, sobra. Plenty of bats. Yay. Sarap dito, guys. Ito yung sinasabi ni Barry talaga na kahit winter, warm dito. So, ang sarap ng weather. Ayan na yung river. Kita ko na yung river, guys. So, enjoy natin ang river cruise. So, sobrang daming birds. Grabe ng birds. Andito na lahat ng birds. Kita nyo, no? Ang ingay, oh. Ay, grabe. Ang daming bats. Ang daming nakasabit sa puno. So, yan lahat. Mga bats yan. Dito pala ang daming paniki. Grabe. Yay! Sasakay na kami sa boat. Yan, guys. Ito na. Ayun na, river cruise. Ay, grabe. Ang daming ibon. A lot. Ay, grabe. Andito na thousand talaga, no? Ang daming nakasabit sa puno ng mga paniki. Ay, grabe. Ayan, no? Nagliparan. Yeah, ito na yung boat. So, sasakay kami dyan, guys. Yay! Excited!
That tree might be full, I reckon.
Yeah.
Have a look at them.
I didn't know there were many bats here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the virus.
No.
It's not?
Nothing like it.
Huh?
That's some cave bats. Cave bats.
Yeah. So guys, nandito na kami sa river. Yan.
And there's also cold water down the back with cups, just in case you didn't bring a water bottle. There's a bin down the back too for any of your rubbish and whatnot. This is a non-smoking boat. Your opportunity to smoke will be on dry land. So we're doing a 450 metre walk to the second gorge. Browse around the boat. Just don't go to the very nose of the boat. So we notice two compartments labelled life jackets. First of all, that's where your life jackets are. They're in the front left and right hand compartments. It's in front of the boat there. Don't go past them. If you find yourself on that metal bit at the end of the boat, you're going a little bit too far, and I'll ask you guys to step back. Plan of action for today, we're going to be doing a two gorge cruise. So we'll be cruising up this first gorge, we'll see a set of rock bars. Can't drive a boat past those rock bars. So we park the boat up, do a 450 metre walk, hop onto a different boat in the second gorge. There's two boat trips. Then we go about 3/4 up that second gorge, and then at the turnaround point we turn around and come back the exact same way. The lack of rain causes this water level to drop down to reveal natural rock bars. Those rock bars, they act as dam walls, and it pretty well brings the flow of the water to a complete stop. That's when we label them 1 to 13, when they're all split up. In the wet season though, we do get about 1,000 mils of rain. It's quite a lot. This water will be sitting 4, 5, 6 metres higher than it is now, and depending on how much rain we get, it can rise and fall a metre an hour as well, so it's very unpredictable. As for the water though, it is all rain. This gorge system is 100% rain fed. All this water comes from a very large catchment area east of Kakadu in Arnhem Land. Basically what happens is between the months of November and April, or the wet season, that catchment area fills up with rain. It eventually overflows and floods the surrounding creeks and river systems. Now the catchment area, it's 9,500 square kilometres, it's very, very large. So it doesn't just feed this here gorge system, it also feeds the south and east alligator, the Liverpool, the Daly, the Roper, and of course the Katherine River too. Now if you're noticing any steel cables on the side of the cliff face, like these ones coming up on the left hand side, that's simply just where we tie our boats up to in the wet season via a long line, so it can rise and fall with the unpredictable water. Now as far as the first non-Indigenous fella in this area was a Scottish explorer by the name of John McDowell Stewart. McDowell Stewart passed through here in 1862. It was his 6th successful expedition in Australia. However, most of his other ones were down in South Australia. Now, if we've ever been on the Stewart Highway, it's a pretty long highway, you're roughly following his tracks up here. He's the namesake of the highway. Now what he was doing is he was mapping out an overland telegraph line. That overland telegraph line was going to connect Port Augusta to the very top end of Australia, and then in turn Australia to the rest of the world. So it was extremely important research at the time. McDowell Stewart himself though, he was a bushman, an explorer, didn't have a whole lot of money and patience. So within a couple of days, they actually leased the land back to the Northern Territory government on a 99-year perpetual lease, so they could continue operating it as a national park. Because when they got ownership of it, it became privately owned land, and you can't actually run a national park with privately owned land, and that's why they leased it back to the government. So these days, this national park is jointly run by Darwin, owned by the Darwin Association. Everything from the boats you're on, visitor centre, staff accommodation, managerial positions, decision making, so it all comes from the Darwin people at the end of the day. So fairly positive ending for a bit of a shaky start, I reckon. Now parks, they've got a couple jobs over here. So when you in fact get both types of crocodiles here in the they call them ones Ginga, and you get your freshwater crocodiles, Johnson River crocodiles, Crocodilus johnsoni, Jarlin they call them Goima. The thing about the saltwater crocodiles though, is we only get them in the wet season.
Oh, really? Oh,
Now considering we're about to park the boat up, I'm just going to go over a few safety things about this walk. Walk itself.
Yan guys, nandito na kami sa dulo. So nag-river cruise kami. Pagdating dito sa dulo, bumaba kami. Pagbaba namin, so pinaglakad kami dito, paikot-ikot. And ako naman, nagpaiwan na ako dito, hindi na ako sumama dun sa mga naglakad dun. Pare-pareho din lang naman yung mga rocks formation. So naka-boots kasi ako guys, kasi yung aking rubber shoes nandun sa isa kong maleta, which is na doon na namin yun mabubuksan pagdating namin sa Darwin. So wala akong dala, kaya nahirapan akong maglakad kasi naka-boots. Yan. Kasi hindi naman sinabi sa akin na magdala ng rubber shoes. So may rubber shoes ako nandun sa kabilang maleta ko. At yung may sandals din ako doon and may slippers din ako doon. Wala akong dala. So ang dala ko lang talaga pang winter. Ayan. So wala akong dalang rubber shoes. Anyway, okay lang at nag-enjoy naman ako dito. Para pakita ko sa inyo itong place na to. Napakaganda. It's so amazing, guys. So this is the river cruise in Katherine. Yan, in Northern Territory. And these are the rocks formation around the river. Okay, you will see here. It's so beautiful and amazing. It's been here 1,000 years. So nakakatuwa, diba guys? It's so amazing talagang. I'm so happy narating ko ang place na to. Kasi napakaraming mga places na napuntahan ko na, pero iba ito, iba talaga siya. So it's really different from those places I've been to. Kaya sinusulit ko talaga dito guys, kasi kung sasama ako sa kanila sa pagsama ko sa kanila doon sa paglalakad, so parang hindi ko masyadong manamnam. O yan, Tagalog yan ha. Manamnam ang beauty ng nature na to, talagang sobra. At ang dami kong pictures guys dito, nakakatuwa talaga, sobra. Yan, napakaganda, diba? Ang ganda ng paligid, para bang ang sarap maligo. Kasi dito guys, kahit winter, 33 degrees dito. Yan, warm. It's warm and very nice talaga to go around. Walang ulan, hindi naman sobrang init, and malamig yung simoy ng hangin. Yun ang maganda dito, kaya talagang marami mga people from South Australia. Sobrang lamig ka dito kasi doon. So, nag-get away talaga sila, lalo na yung mga may edad na talagang ayaw nila ng sobrang lamig. So, dito, kahit winter, ganito yung weather dito. Kaya napakaganda ng weather dito. So, yun nga, and plan din ni Barry kasi kung kapag okay na yung travel din namin, as I said to you before, na kapag okay na yung travel is every winter mag-travel kami in Asia, in different tropical countries, kasi hindi na niya kaya yung lamig. Even ako, kahit ako, hindi ko na masyadong kaya yung sobrang lamig sa umaga, sobra. Nangingima yung kamay ko sa sobrang lamig. So, iba na kasi pag may edad na. So, yung mga bata pa, so, they don't care. Mga ganon sila. Kahit it's cold weather, naka-shorts and sleeveless lang sila. Bali, wala lang sa kanila. Ganon sila. So, warm yung body nila. So, hindi kagaya natin na less na talaga yung ating warm sa ating katawan. Kaya, well, it's nice naman at na-experience natin tong ganitong trip. So, ayan, ito may bagong dating na boat. So, ito another batch na naman to. Hindi namin kasama yung mga yan. So, iba sila. Nauna kami. And then, hintayin ko na lang sila na bumalik yung mga nag-walk doon. Pagbalik nila dito, sakay na uli kami pabalik sa boat. Ayan. So, yun na guys. And after this, we'll go back to the bus and back to train and continue our journey until we reach Darwin. So, tonight we'll be in Darwin and we're going to stay there for 4 days and go back to South Australia.
On the right hand side of the boat, just make sure you're leaving all your limbs, arms, heads, legs, everything.